Hello, good evening, everybody. This is your host, Clip the host of Close Sports. When I'm live here in Leesburg, Virginia, Loudoun County area today, ladies and gentlemen, get you guys to the Bengals have taken out the Raiders by the 26-19. Bills Mafia murders the Patriots and what that's going to mean for Bill Belichick, by the way, going forward. Get you guys for the Knicks defeat the Hawks again, 1-108. Bucs got further as they took out the Eagles earlier today, by the way. Right now, you got the Fournier against the Cowboys, and later on tonight, it's going to be Chiefs Kingdom against the Steelers, by the way. Gives you guys that for sure. This can be Big Ben's final game, guys. Gives you guys the fact that the Knicks beat the Hawks again, 1-108. Gives you guys the fact that KD is going to be out 4 to 6 weeks with a sprained MCL on his left knee. I'll also get you guys into the fact that Novak Djokovic loses a deportation appeals. He's going to be deported back to his home turf of Serbia over his vax status. And I'll get you guys to the fact that let's see what we got here. Jay Barker, who was Sarah Evans' estranged husband, was arrested for domestic abuse by running his car into the car that Evans was driving in, but was being driven in. By the way, sorry guys. Farrah Abraham being arrested, and 6-3 in the Heat 109-98. And that will be all the news I have for today, ladies and gentlemen. On that note, so I'll keep you guys doing that. All right, first things first. I'm gonna start things off with what happened last night. By the way, Bengals defeat the Raiders 26-19. They go to the next round. They're gonna face either Bills Mafia. By the way, so that is all there is you need to know in that, or probably face off against Chiefs versus Steelers winner. That's all there's for that, everybody. So yes, that's all there is for that. So Bengals, they got a win last night against the Raiders 26-19. That's all there's for that. Also, you saw Bills Mafia murder the Pats 47-17. Let me tell you this right now. That's reminiscent from what happened when Tom Brady played his final game there. Bills Mafia gave Tom Brady an early elimination loss. This is like a few years ago, if I remember correctly. A few years ago. And this is a playoff game when Tom Brady was a Patriot. Tom Brady was sent packed. Bills Mafia, they eliminated Tom Brady and the Patriots. By the way, Tom Brady left and never came back. Went to the Bucs, went on to become a 7-time Super Bowl champ. But then last night, no Tom Brady this time. McIntyre Jones, Bill Belichick, and the Patriots dissected again. So Patriots, they had pressure on because all the freezing cold weather was there, and honestly, it's disappointing. So it's disappointing that no one's not going to see the most fundamental rivalry in history, which already from this past season, but you're not going to see it of Volume 2 in Super Bowl 56 in SoFi next month. So what's going to mean for Bill Belichick? I mean, he's going to be 70 3 months from now. He turns 70. He's going to reach 70 miles on birthday in April. So Belichick at 70 has to retire because clearly this is going to tell you that Belichick can not only just get back to the playoffs. They missed the playoffs last season. He could not win a playoff game without Brady. He couldn't do it on his own. You couldn't beat Brady on his own. You can't even win a playoff game on your own either. You saw last night. That's reminiscent. Last night's Pats loss was reminiscent of what happened last time when Tom Brady was there. Except you didn't see Tom Brady last night. No. Belichick and Mac Jones and Patriots, they got dissected ways that nobody can describe right now. So Bill Belichick, here's a message to you. Retire at 70. Because let's be honest here, Belichick, you've been down this road for decades, for 20 years. And you were arguably one of the winningest Super Bowl coaches in NFL history, which you are. But your time is over. And Belichick, you're not going to last that long. I'm sorry, Belichick, but you got to retire. It's over for you. It's over. Once you're 70, game over. Hang it up. It's over for you. Your coach career is over. Sorry. Also, some others I want to get you guys into, by the way, that Knicks beat the Hawks last night. Again, 116-108. RJ Barrett, who's looking like an MVP right now, had 26 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal. Orange Jules Randle has scored 24 points, 6 rebounds, and 9 assists. Evan Fournier has scored 18 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 assist. Alec Burks, 17 points, 9 rebounds, and 8 assists. Mitch Robinson has scored 14 points, 13 rebounds, 1 steal. Trae Young scored 29 points, 3 rebounds, and steals, 5 assists. John Collins has scored 13 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, and a block. Danilo Gallinari scored 17 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. But wow. Best was yet there, everybody. So, they give credit's due. You gotta give him credit's due to the guy. So, honestly, the Knicks, they're looking pretty good. And just tells you that, you know, they're doing pretty good so far. So, can you blame them? Can you blame everybody? Can you blame the guy? So, that's about that. Also, there's one to get you guys into, ladies and gentlemen. That, let's see what we got here. And I'll be with you guys in just a moment, so hang tight, everybody, hang tight. Hang tight, everybody. So, sorry, it's alright, it's all good. It's all good, it's all good, it's alright. Alright. Sorry about that, guys. Other news I want to dive into here that, yeah. Nuggets, they beat the Lakers last night, 133-96, where Hyland has scored 27 points, had 10 rebounds, 2 assists and steals. Jeff Green, on the flip side, had scored 26 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steal. Nikola Jokic has scored 17 points, 12 rebounds, 13 assists, 1 steal. Aaron Gordon, 11 points, 3 rebounds, and 4 assists. Will Barton has scored 12 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 assist. LeBron James has scored 25 points, 9 rebounds, 2 assists, and blocks. Russell Westbrook has scored 19 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists. Dwight Howard has scored 13 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, and a steal. So, yeah. I'm not sure what's going on with the Lakers right now, but they need to get it together because they're not looking too good right now. Their record isn't look good either. So, sorry, guys. They got to get it together, and that's all there is I got to say on that. So, Lakers, they need to step it up. Also, some other news I want to get you guys into that Novak Djokovic, who basically is one of the many ghosts out there, loses an appeal because of his vac status and because of the fact his visa ran out. He had his visa overturned. So Novak Djokovic loses his deportation appeal, by the way, and he's going to be sent back to his home turf of Serbia, by the way, and that's where he's from. So number one in the world's tennis player, Novak Djokovic is going to be deported back to Serbia after he's unvaxxed, and he loses his deportation appeal, despite him being unvaxxed, being an unvaxxed GOAT, an unvaxxed champ, call him what you want, Grand Slam champ. So Novak Djokovic, he's going to be deported, by the way, back to Serbia, and he's out. He's no longer going to be in the 2022 Aussie Open anymore. And honestly, he may miss more tournaments unvaxxed. So his season is definitely over. He can miss more tennis tournaments for the rest of 2022. That's not gonna look good there. So Novak Djokovic, you should have been vaxxed. If you were vaxxed, none of this would have ever happened. None of it. And Novak Djokovic, you just failed to adapt. You were arguably one of the greatest tennis players in history, one of the greatest champs in history, arguably one of the greatest GOATs in history. But seeing you deported over your vax status and your visa being failed yet again over you being unvaxxed, that's not gonna look good. Novak Djokovic, really not good. So I'm sorry, Novak Djokovic. You gotta face the music. You gotta face the consequences. I'm sorry, but your season is over. It's very clear he's gonna miss any more tennis tournaments over him being unvaxxed. So that could come into play. And that's not gonna look at that. If that's the case, and so be it. Also, some other news I want to get you guys into. By the way, the KD is gonna be out 4 to 6 weeks with a sprained MCL injury in his left knee. So that's not gonna look good there. And even though the Nets defeated the Pels 120 to 105, by the way, so KD is gonna be out. Is gonna be in the shell for 4 to 6 weeks with a sprained MCL in his left knee. That's not gonna look good there. I can tell you that. And that's a big loss there. Also, you have the Blazers defeating the Wiz 115-110. Yes, those defeating the Bulls 114-112. So that is, and you have the Sixers defeating the Heat 109 to 98. So that is, and you have the Suns defeating the Pistons 135 to 108 early today. So that is all there's I gotta say on that, everybody. KD being out 4 to 6 weeks, that's not good. Really not good. He's got an MCL injuries left knee, so really not look good there. I can tell you about that. Also got some other news, by the way, that Shakur Stevenson versus Oscar Valdez unification title bout is going to be close to being finalized. This is a unification title bout finalized for April 30th in Vegas, by the way. So hopefully it happens. Look forward to that. That's a fight. That's a fight that you guys will look forward to. I know it, guys. That's all there's to say about that. Also next week you'll see Francis Ngannou taking on Cyril Gane next week. Check that out, guys. And let's see, got here. Also, other news I want to get you guys into, by the way, that Jay Barker, who was the estranged hubby of Sarah Evans, was arrested for a domestic abuse or domestic battery charge after attempting to run his car over into the car that Evans was being driven in, by the way. And Barker was charged with a aggravated assault with a deadly weapon and released on a $10,000 bail bond. If he was convicted of this charge, then he could be getting jail time for life. So that is all there's I can say on that, everybody. And not look good there. Also, Jared Stoller, he happens to be Aaron Juice's hubby, so not good there. Also, guys, some other news last night. Calvin Kattar defeated Giga Chikadze, so congrats to him on that. Also, Caitlin Chukagian defeated Jennifer Maya, but also Caitlin Chukagian is a free agent, by the way. Even though they couldn't renew offer size, so that's not look good there. I can tell you about that. And also this, so guys, Ye attended Chi-Town's 4th B-Day, so things did not look good there. I can tell you about that. And that so well, but not gonna sit well with K-Dash or Pete Davidson or any of those other guys. That's all this for that. And Travis Scott, even though he's trash, which he is, so he gave Ye the address. Not looking good there. That did not look good, even though Ye and K-Dash are divorced, which they still are. So we all know that for sure. Even though K-Dash was hanging out with Pete Davidson and spent time with Pete Davidson, and even though that Ye's got an new interest, Julia Fox, so didn't look good there. I can tell you about that. Also, this, guys, other news. Farrah Abraham got arrested for slapping a security guard at the Grandmaster Records in Hollywood while having dinner and partying, by the way, as well, in Hollywood. So things don't look good there. Didn't look good there. So Farrah Abraham got arrested for attacking by slapping a security guard, and they told her to leave, but she refused. She's a security guard. So things did not look good there. I can tell you about that, everybody. That's everything he's doing that. Also, some other news I want to get you guys into, by the way, that, let's see what we got here. What do we got? Trinity Thomas gets 10.0 in the vault. Big congrats to her on that. Let me know what that is. Also, guys, you'll see Chiefs vs. Steelers later on tonight. Tell us for that. Also, guys, other news. I want to have birthdays out to Lin-Manuel Miranda, Debbie Allen, Kate Moss, Josie Davis, AJ Foyt, Lane Aaliyah, Joe Flacco, Albert Pujols, Chapa Zoe, Katie Maroney, Roy Jones Jr., Joey Corrigan, Richard T. Jones, Trinity. You also had Nina Westbrook and Jonathan Allen. Somebody birthday wishes, shout, tweets in the please be sure you just on that, everybody. That is all the news you need to know on that. That's everything I say. Also, guys, tomorrow night, Rams against Cardinals trilogy bout. Tomorrow night, guys. So, yes, Cardinals beat the Rams first time. Rams being them back. But then, next thing you know it, the trilogy bout tomorrow night, guys. The Rams versus Cardinals trilogy bout is tomorrow night. Check that out, everybody. That's everything you need to know. So, check it out, guys. I'm going to go for the Rams on this one. Because the Les Rams want to get home field advantage. They could do so, but Cardinals, they had a good team. They had a good record. But can the Cardinals really get revenge on the Rams? Or will the Rams beat the Cardinals and try to make it at home by next month? So that's the big question everyone's going to ask. So let me know in the comment section about that. I will definitely address a response to that for sure, everybody. That's everything you need to know. Also, still swing the Bulls 114-112. That's all I'm saying about that. That's all you know, everybody. That's all to it. Be sure you guys enjoy Chiefs vs. Steelers game tonight, guys. And this could be Big Ben's final stand. So Big Ben, tonight, you're gonna get mauled by Chiefs Kingdom again. And when you do, you're gonna take the walk of shame, and you're gonna go on home. You're gonna look at that mirror and say to yourself, "This is it. This is it for me." Because Big Ben, you might be destined to be a three-time champ. You might be destined to walk out as a retired champ, if you will. That's not gonna happen. And come tonight, your season's gonna be over. Because you've been around the NFL. You've been the face of the Steelers for 18 years. Your 18 years is up. But Big Ben, you know the end is near for you. And tonight, that's how it's going to be. So Big Ben, game over. Chiefs are going to maul you down again later on tonight. And that's all there's I can say there, everybody. That's everything to know. Well, that's going to do it right there for the Club Sports Board. Like, subscribe to the Club Sports Board YouTube channel on Facebook page by any and all means necessary. Be sure to send me comments and tweets your thoughts, your responses on the Knicks defeating the Hawks again last night, 108. RJ Brand name of the conversation. Let me know about that, but he's playing like 1-2. Let me know about that, but I will just respond to that for sure. That was the Nuggets defeating the Lakers last night, 133 tonight. So let me know about that. You got some of the Bengals defeating the Raiders, 26-19. Let me know about that. Who do you think they're gonna face, by the way? You think they're gonna face Bills Mafia, or do you think they're gonna face off against the winner of the Chiefs versus Steelers again? Let me know about that, everybody. I'll address a response to that. Or Titans. Also, guys, what do you think about Bills Mafia beating down the Patriots, slaughtering the Patriots again? 47-17. You think that the end is near for Bill Belichick, even though Belichick's gonna be turning 70 in April, by the way, which is 3 months from now. So do you guys think that Bill Belichick is gonna retire at this milestone age at 70? And that could be the birthday wish he's gonna have in store, and I hope he does. So please let me know in the comment section about that. I will definitely address the response to that for sure, everybody. Those are the Bucs defeating the Eagles just earlier today, 31-15. Let me know about that, but I'll just want to show you. That's KD. We know Novak Djokovic being deported, by the way, after his deportation appeal. He loses his deportation appeal and over his vax status. So let me know over him being unvaxxed. Your thoughts about that, everybody? I will address about it, sure, buddy. You think he's going to miss more tennis tournaments for 2022? Let me know in the comment section about that. I will address about it, sure, buddy. Also, your brother wishes out to Lin-Manuel Miranda, Debbie Allen, Kate Moss, Albert Pujols, Jonathan Allen, Nina Westbrook, Chapazo, Katie Maroney, Roy Jones Jr., Joey Corrigan, Richard T. Jones. So some of my brother wishes out tweets and please be sure to do that. But so you need to know that. And Blade also Blades defeated the Wiz 151-10, 11 up that sure, but I'll address my sure. I'm back for breaking news. Trend times 11 days when someone's a whole lot more than close sports. Next sports later, as you can know for that, everybody. And once again, guys, Rams versus Cardinals trilogy tomorrow night. Check that out, guys. That's everything you need to know on that. Can the Rams make it home? Let me know about that. Or do you think the Cardinals are going to take that away and try to beat them again? Let me know about that, but I'll just respond to that. So I'm back for breaking news. Trend times 11 days when someone's got much more than close sports. Everything sports later, as you can know. So look, all there's like I say, but take care, you guys. You guys have a good evening. Please be safe with that. Bye bye.